My father moved to Omaha in 1946 and got in the commercial cattle feeding business. And in 1960, we moved to Springfield, Nebraska, and most of us were still in school at that time. And by 1970, we were all out of the service and out of school, and we started all four working at the feed yard together at Springfield. And by 1973, we believed it was time to expand, and that's what we did. We moved to Southwest Nebraska and then into Colorado, and that's kind of our start. And today we're still in business together in that. There's four of us. Excuse me. Again, I said it. There's four of us brothers in the business together in that. And if we go to the company itself, we've got 10 of our siblings in the business also with us.
And my understanding is that Leo was adept at cattle trading and really saw the opportunities and was able to really make a good run at it in the business, but was also very careful about a lot of his decisions and cautious in expanding, and those kind of values have kind of carried through in the business today.
Yeah, Dad was forward thinker in that, but he always thought through things real well. He had a lot of guts, but he was always, not say always, but he'd bring up the depression to us that this can happen again. So, save your money, live, not say live well, but live within your means and save your money. And that's some of the reason we did get to expand and grow our business. The opportunity was there. We could seize the opportunity, and a lot of that was my father's philosophy.
Now, you've also told me that back in the days where some of the packers kind of made the transition from purchasing all their cattle through the stockyards, such as in Omaha, and started to go out and buy directly from cattle feeders. He was kind of on the forefront of that.
Yes, and that would have been back in the late 60s, early 70s. After the packer buyers were at the stockyards, I'm talking Omaha stockyards, they would go ahead in the middle of the week and come out to the country, we called it, and to the feed yards and start negotiating the cattle prices with my father and other individuals and that. But it was getting decentralized. Why is that? Because it didn't make a lot of sense to haul cattle to Omaha, and then if you didn't like the price, you'd pick them up and bring them home and that. He was a forerunner in it. But again, when you did this negotiations and that, it was a lot was on a handshake, and there had to be a lot of honesty and integrity in it, because you'd weigh cattle and the cattle buyers were not even there worrying about how you weighed them and that. So there was a lot of honesty and integrity in the business like there is today in that.
Yeah, it sounds like he really put a lot of emphasis on that and had really valued honesty and the reputation, and believed that if his reputation wasn't strong in the business, that he wouldn't stand a chance.
That's true, and that's the values he got from his parents, and I think but that's what he bestowed into us today, and that. So.